The H-1B visa. Now for decades it's been the golden ticket for Indian engineers, programmers and coders chasing the American dream. But after last week, the system is strained, the political rhetoric is sharper, and the ripples extend far beyond Silicon Valley or India. It's not just about who gets to go to the US, it's about how the global tech workforce is being reshaped.
On September 19, 2025, American President Donald Trump introduced a dramatic change to US immigration policy that sent shockwaves through the global tech industry. The White House announced that starting September 21, a $100,000 fee would be charged for all H-1B visa applications.
One of the most abused visa systems in our current immigration system has been the H-1B non-immigrant visa program. This is supposed to allow highly skilled laborers who work in fields that Americans don't work in to come into the United States of America.
We need workers, we need great workers, and this pretty much ensures that that's what's going to happen.
The sudden announcement left many wondering how the change will be applied and enforced. Before we dive deep into what the new fee is all about and how it will affect the common man, let us first understand what an H-1B visa is. Introduced in 1990, the H-1B visa program was designed to plug critical skill gaps in the US workforce. Its purpose was to allow American companies, especially in tech, consulting and finance, to hire highly skilled talent from abroad, especially those with advanced academic degrees. Until now, the H-1B visa application window would open in March, followed by a lottery in April. The program allocated 65,000 visas plus an additional 20,000 that were reserved for US Masters graduates. This year, more than 470,000 applications were filed. Approved workers were set to begin employment on October the 1st. The H-1B visa is temporary and capped at 6 years. But if a company sponsors an employee's green card application, that timeline can stretch indefinitely, effectively turning a temporary work visa into a pathway to permanent residency. But all this is about to change. The White House has unveiled a proposal to rewrite the rules for how these visas are issued. The Trump administration wants to move away from the random lottery system. Instead, under a new proposal, applications would be ranked on skill levels and compensation. As the system exists right now, any qualified candidate has an equal chance in the lottery. But the revised system would give an edge to foreign workers with higher salaries and more specialized qualifications. Should the proposal be implemented, H-1B registrations will be ranked by wage level. Level 1 workers could get just 1 entry, while someone in the wage level 4 category could get 4 entries. That effectively means that someone with a higher pay package would have a higher chance of landing a visa.
The level of employers that rely on the innovation of the H-1B is much broader than the tech companies. So, you're talking about hospitals, universities, rural doctors and dentists, renewable energy, oil and gas, manufacturing, engineering, the clergy, finance, infrastructure, architecture, lawyers, CPAs, transportation. Yes, of course, big tech companies and tech workers are also going to be impacted, but the ones that are really going to be impacted by this are the ones that can't pay this innovation tax, the ones that are small businesses and nonprofits that need those critical workers just as much as the big companies, but they can't afford them.
Amidst much confusion and hysteria, on 21st September, the White House issued a clarification saying that the $100,000 fee is not annual but a one-time payment. White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt took to social media X to announce that the revised H-1B fee applies only to new applicants.
Few people have the kind of deep pockets that pay $100,000 for an employee that may be here 2-3 years, maybe 4, who knows. But it's a one-time expense that a lot of small companies, startups, and nonprofits they don't have those kind of deep pockets. It's not designed to help them. It's designed to give a leg up to some larger corporations. And it's also designed to send a message on immigration and that Trump is trying to crack down and trying to promote more Americans for these jobs.
No more will these big tech companies or other...
The administration has argued that the new fee will curb system abuse by outsourcing firms, raise wages, and protect American jobs. Critics, however, warn it risks stifling innovation, slowing recruitment, and triggering legal challenges over executive authority. Many governments have raised concerns that the high fee could discourage companies from sponsoring new workers, reduce opportunities for skilled foreign employees, and make US tech jobs even more competitive worldwide. India is one such country. According to US government data, in 2024, India was the largest beneficiary of H-1B visas, accounting for 72.6% of all approved applicants. China was a distant second at 12.5%. Also impacted by the sudden fee hike are Indian students who worry that rising visa costs could put US opportunities out of reach, dimming their American dream.
Of course, shatter the dreams of Indians.
I used to think a student loan would be enough to go to the United States and eventually work there, but I now think that I'll have to strengthen my finances further to go there.
The students who cannot afford such high expenses will not be able to go there and miss out on certain opportunities.
But there's yet another twist to the story. While some countries are criticizing the hike, others are looking to capitalize. South Korea is aiming to take advantage of tougher US immigration policy to lure foreign scientists and engineers, boosting their domestic industry and reversing an exodus of talent. In the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Keir Starmer is weighing plans to waive certain visa fees to lure top global talent. Meanwhile, China is preparing to launch a new visa category to attract skilled workers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. As this policy takes effect, the real challenge for Washington will be balancing domestic job protection with the global demand that exists for opportunities in the United States. For Indian students and professionals, the future of the American dream is uncertain. For the United States, the path forward could define its standing in innovation, investment, and global leadership.